go. Got to kill this desktop audio. And there we are. So thought I'd try something different for the stream. Let me see how it's looking. Yeah, gonna kill that. So we've got the chat up and running. And yeah. So this is it. This is me trying out Animes, which is a new program that acts as a kind of puppet avatar. And the series that I'm recording for is called Trash Panda, which is all about taking reused stuff out of, basically out of the garbage. It's considered obsolete by a lot of people, but it's still very, very usable. And this is the first video I've done for the Culture in a long time. Yeah. So what have I been up to? So I did some streaming earlier last year for the first 6 months, and managed to get that up to, close on to affiliate level. So that was cool. Got that all done. And yeah, so I've been tinkering around with stuff. I got hold of an iMac and got that converted to Linux. Tinkering with the Xbox 360 and all sorts of new computers that I've got. Playing about with the streaming software. Taught me a bit about webcams and connector reliability and all sorts of camera and microphone issues. So yeah, welcome to Trash Panda. Yeah, so this was just a trial stream, just me checking it out. Do you like the Panda? Would you prefer to see my ugly mug? No, I don't know. So yeah, it should be going. I don't think there's anybody chatting. There's only me watching because it's in the middle of the day. So I wanted one less thing to worry about. But if you did tune in, or if you are tuning in, or you are watching it, and you're going, whoa. Yeah. So as you can see, I've kind of changed the logo. The sort of Culture logo, I've changed it to orange. Because the blue is very much the nearly almost the logo of KDE, which I don't mind, but I think they might. And orange is like high vis in any environment. They always colour stuff orange if they need it to stand out. So yeah, Trash Panda Trash Talk. I mean, there will be bits of video that I'll be playing in over here. Over here. Can it see me? Can it? I don't know. Oh, I'm watching the YouTube thing. I shouldn't be watching the YouTube thing. I should be watching mine. Over here. On this side. So, yeah, we'll run some VT if we're doing Trash Talk and we're talking about stuff, or we'll show images there. And the point of Trash Talk is you can probably join in. I've probably got enough processing power to handle Discord in this as well. So if you want to join in live as a voice chat, or you want to type in the text on YouTube. So, yeah. So this is a very short thing. I'm just testing out all the stuff. I mean, part of the studio in which I put this together, yeah, is all Trash Panda stuff. I've got like a little tiny, a 10-inch tablet acting as a touch screen for the interface with this. So I can actually change stuff around. So I can switch the mics off. I can, change scenes and stuff like that. So I could go to a break just by pressing a button on the screen here. So yeah, so I can come back to that. I think I might have cocked it all up. Hold on a sec. Let me just check that. So that's muted. And the microphone's on, and the desktop audio should also be on. So there's no thing coming in from YouTube. My cat is trying to attack me to get my attention. Stop it. And yeah, so this is a layout I thought about as soon as I saw Animes as a possible thing to use as a live cam thing. I don't know whether it's going to crap out on me. They do want you to pay for it, but this is the free version. So I don't know that you get anything better. It probably messes with you a little less if you pay for it, but that's $20. So that's not going to happen until basically next month. Probably March at this point. So if you like this, do leave a comment under the video. I know nobody's watching at the moment because it's in the middle of the day. But I wanted to get one piece of video out that actually had some value. And this is I kind of like this. I like pandas. I like the fact they've got opposable thumbs. They can get into anything. A bit like me with computers. And well known for making off with stuff they think people don't want. So a lot of my computer kit is stuff people didn't want or wanted to pass on but didn't want to throw away, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've been playing with a bunch of stuff. A couple of months ago, I got hold of 4 computers in 1 month. 4. That's ridiculous. But they're all interesting examples of why I would buy computers. So a couple of months ago, I got hold of an iMac, as I said before. Got that using Linux, which was a hassle. I've got hold of a Lenovo IdeaPad because somebody really hated it and just gave it to me, thinking it was pretty useless. And I managed to get that working on Ubuntu. Got hold of a Lenovo T440p, which is a really nice computer. And I got hold of another X230 because somebody didn't want it. So yeah, 4 computers and various bits of tech along the way. So I wanted to talk about getting hold of cheap stuff. I want you to think about, what super cheap, semi-obsolete stuff you've got hold of. And I want to talk about the nature of obsolescence. So yeah. So now I'll be tidying up this whole interface, but I kind of like the Panda. It's kind of nice not having to have a shave and make yourself presentable before you're on a stream. And we'll be doing I'll be using OBS to do some actual videos. So I'll shoot video, I'll put it into OBS, I'll run the VT from the OBS, and, maybe we can talk about it in real time. So nobody's watched this. We've now gone over like 10 minutes. I know 5 minutes of that was the intro, but I was tinkering with stuff. I don't know if I can access the chat from within OBS. I think I'd have to have a YouTube window open. That's going to be interesting. So yes. So we'll be doing all kinds of crazy stuff and talking about things, hopefully. We'll do some live ones and we'll do some pre-records. But if you've got any ideas, leave your ideas in the comments and we'll talk. If you want to go over to the Kulture Discord, I think the linkage is already below down there. But yeah, this is pretty expressive. You can do all kinds of things. E-I-O. Yeah, so you can do all that stuff. And it's pretty, it looks like it's a person talking about, I look like I'm a talking panda. It doesn't look too bad, and it was a whole lot less hassle than setting up a proper 3D VTuber avatar. Let me tell you, that's a hassle. And it's also very low frame rate, whereas this is like 30 frames a second. And just doing it via my webcam. So I didn't need any other equipment, and the program's free-ish. But I think if this is going to be kind of the character going forward for Trash Panda, I'm not sure I want to do it for all the things, but Trash Panda is kind of funny. Yeah. So I think if I was going to think about my life in tech, it would be kind of raccoon-like. I do kind of acquire stuff, don't necessarily actually steal it, but I prevent it from going into the landfill, and I feel pretty good about that. I've got loads of weird tech plugged into things, all loads of cheap tech, where I'm using it for way less than its original capabilities, so it does the job just fine. So yeah. Will it do a head nod? Yeah. Yeah, kind of. It does it. It's kind of, it's using a lot of processing power, obviously, on a simple gaming rig, but I think it's looking all right. So yeah, that's how I'm going to wrap it up. Just a quick 15-minute stream. I haven't done a video in a while. Needed to break the duck, which is an English expression, because a duck is when you get bowled out in cricket with 0 runs. So a duck, you've got to break your duck as in get over 0. So I had 0 videos for about a year. Now we're up to 1 video after about a year. So, and I needed to do it live stream, otherwise I'd be forever picking it apart. So I've been doing things. Thank you very much to the people that supported me. Thank you very much for people that continue being my Patreon, even though all I was doing was streaming for a while and then nothing. I wanted to have something to say, so I had to go and tinker with stuff. So I'm hoping you like the background and the layout, the avatar. Yeah. So drop me a line, leave a message, do a thing. I don't know what we're up to. What we're up to. Well, 20 seconds to go. So I'm going to go to post stream, and we'll see how that does.